Okay. So, you guys got a lot done in your investigation last time. You have been here. I'll bring us back to the main map in a second, actually. You've been hanging out in the Misty Forest by Daggerford, just south of Waterdeep, where the council's been meeting. You guys have been looking for yet another one of the Worm Speakers. You defeated one, you captured another, but at least at the moment, you are hunting the third one. Now, you've learned a couple facts. One is that Neronvain does have a dragon with him, a green dragon. The other fact is that he is the disowned prince of the current Elf King, who is on your guys' council, which is kind of concerning. You guys know that there is another prince as well, who is a bit more reasonable, but don't really be able to find him fast enough, although that was kind of on your radar that he did indeed exist. You talked with the warden of the city that you went to at Altan. Turned out that the warden seemed to have cut a deal with our enemy Worm Speaker. He had seen his wife basically get killed in front of him by the dragon, and thought that if he could provide the names and locations of other elven settlements in the woods, then the Worm Speaker Neronvain would leave him alone. So far, that's been true, and he did indeed spare the rest of the city you guys are in, but fortunately, you guys found out. Well, unfortunately for Galen, probably better for you. You guys had also done some exploring in the forest to try to figure out how to get to the waterfall and cave where the enemies are making their base. You did rescue what you presume is some sort of druid or something. It was the shape-shifting owl lady. You did manage to, with some excellent strength checks from Darval and some role-playing, win her over, and she gave you guys all garlands of flowers that she hung around your necks. You did try to identify them. You weren't quite positive what they do, but it was very clearly some sort of protection, like protecting you guys from outside forces. Made your way through the woods, killing some spiders as well as some creepy spider-looking folk along the way. Fell back after that, got all healed up, got everything done in the city, and then rode on to deep within the Misty Forest. Ended up here in this clearing by the roaring waterfall up ahead. You know that there are, in theory, Neronvain and his dragon inside. Although, at least some other cultists, because you know he's been leading around some cultists. Any questions about last time?
No questions, but I have a question for the party, though.
Yeah, lay it on.
Okay. So, I can mimic voices, and I'm good at illusions. I was thinking we could mess with this guy with his brother. I just don't know what he sounds like.
I was thinking we could just tell him that we know where his brother is.
We could do that, but I'm trying to plan ahead.
If you could get his voice, you could definitely mimic it. I think, at least as far as illusions go, putting like a history check, see if maybe you have come across this prince in your travels. As there's definitely been like big events on the Sword Coast that he would have been present for. I would say at 22, you at least know what he looks like.
Okay.
Even if you don't know what he sounds like yet. Presumably probably saw him like at one of the big cities or like traveling around searching for magic as you were. It's kind of been in and around helping the Emerald Enclave do their whole nature thing. It's a good plan. Also, I will, as much as possible, not to use Terra and Tyrus to mess with events going on, but I will bring them in with you guys should we need their skills. as they are not here today.
Right.
Excellent.
In case we fight a dragon or something.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be 2 party members down if you somehow bum rush the dragon instantly.
That
God.
happened last time.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm gonna have them, because you guys did just rush the dragon last time.
Well, Ben, I'm playing Wizard this time, so that won't be happening.
It'd certainly be a rough choice.
My dumbassery does not happen when I'm playing a squishy character. Well, unless it's Alchemist, then that goes out the window.
Yeah, it's, alchemists are free game.
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like we've arrived at Neronvain Stronghold. You know that there was a waterfall, and like other people had gone there, had been soaking wet. So this is further proof of its location. Go ahead.
Did I hear back from Leosin about the location of the brother?
Oh yes, he would have told you that. Currently he is basically out doing ranger things. Honestly, he's working more closely with the Emerald Enclave faction that sent you guys out here than he is with his father's faction. So he doesn't know precisely where he is, although he does. Leosin would message you saying that he assumes the prince will be at the next council meeting at Waterdeep.
And do we know when that would be?
In theory, it should be very soon. Pretty much the only reason it hasn't happened yet is that they're still interrogating Varum, the dwarf you guys captured.
Okay.
Presumably, if you had to guess, based on, the fact that they usually require your guys' presence there as you're spearheading all this, probably sometime in the next, 3 days or so, give or take.
Okay. Alright guys, so this is my first time going into the Dragon Cult areas. What's normally in there?
Cultists.
Lots of
Cultists, kobolds, maybe a dragon. If there is a dragon, split up.
Gold.
As in, don't
Kobolds are a possibility.
stay right next to each other. What else?
I mean, Darval would know at least about some of the various ranks and what they can do.
True.
So, just to save time, bare bones cultists,
Yeah.
dudes with jackets, scimitars, not very good. A lot of the rank and file, the next tier in the cult's ranking systems, are the dragon claws. They will kind of get a version of... They get pack tactics, basically, so if they attack you together, they'll get advantage. They can do a fanatical attack, which will do extra damage. And then there's the tier above them, who you guys fought in the woods when you jumped them. I didn't mention that during the recap, but when you guys got jumped in the woods. Then you got information of the guy that you fed a snake to. The next tier up is the Dragon Fangs, who were doing that weird thing where they were, infusing their swords with, all sorts of different energies. They could briefly gain wing speeds briefly gain dragon wings, which gives them a fly speed to the end of their turn.
Okay. Do we know, are they afraid of anything?
Not really, and I think Darval would tell
I would say yes, just they're afraid of their higher up.
That's fair, yeah. They are afraid of their higher ups. They, in terms of saving throws against a lot of fear stuff, you guys know that they are better at that because they are fanatics for Tiamat. But they certainly, as you have discovered before in various quests, they can be somewhat intimidated by the higher ups in their cult.
Okay. So if we can at least get a look at a higher up.
We have a mask.
Did you wear masks? I mean, you've seen, in theory, the dragon fangs and the dragon claws were different robes, so you've seen them fight. Or I guess no, you've seen both dragon fangs and dragon claws when they jumped to you. I mean, you saw Varum.
Yeah, we had his masks.
He was a white worm speaker.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
The white dragon mask that I've got now.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Currently in the bottle, but could be retrieved if need be.
Bottle.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out anything illusion-wise you could throw at them to mess with them.
Well, if you could do sound, we could maybe try to turn our friend here, gesturing to Solara, into a new dragon speaker, maybe.
I mean, I can change my voice as well.
No.
Yeah.
And I
The,
can swing a sword.
I will say, like, it's not impossible that you could make other stuff that would scare them.
Oh no, yeah, I can make other things too. I can
Yeah,
make whatever I want. But it's more so, what are they more or less afraid of,
That's
right?
fair. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be assumed like they're not like immune to fear. They're just
No, I didn't.
crazy religious.
Maybe
Yeah.
metallic dragons?
A what dragon?
Ooh.
Metallic dragons?
Alec Dragon. Interesting.
Maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I think
I
you
like
guys
that.
had learned earlier. I mean, you know that most of the metallic dragons are good aligned, and that they don't worship
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Yeah, more of Bahamut.
Yeah, they usually worship Bahamut.
Yeah. That's why I just figure,
Yeah.
dragons don't agree with them.
That'd be interesting. Would I know, having encountered a few dragons with the same type, if dragons make different noises depending on their color?
I would say yeah, that's a safe assumption.
Sweet. Does anyone know what a metallic dragon sounds like?
No.
I would say less history if anyone wants to roll. I guess it's really mainly relevant, Rasper, if you know. But I will say if anyone can make a Arcana check to see if they know. However, if someone else succeeds, I am going to make you make a perform check to try to get it across. Okay, honestly, 24. I think you would at least know like what a metallic gold or silver dragon cry sounds like. It's usually like a bit more bassy, and it's not quite as like bestial as the chromatic dragons, metallic dragons.
Okay.
Tarval, I guess you've also heard it before. Give me a see if Tarval can do a good impression. Give me a performance check. Yeah. Tarval, you like look over Rasper. You're just like, oh, that was a very average version of it.
And then I'm gonna mimic one the best of my abilities.
Yeah, I assume like a little bit quietly because you guys are outside the base,
Yes.
but Darval, you hear him just like perfectly, maybe not perfectly. I think it's. Can they mimic all sound or just humanoid?
Here, hang on.
With actor?
With mimicry,
No,
because he's a
Oh.
Kenku.
Ah, okay.
Sounds including voices, so yeah, I think you'd be able to mimic it. So yeah,
That's the one.
that's the one. There it is. All right. Cool.
Also, do we know? Do they use documents or anything like that to get in or out of places, or do they just? Do you know how they get in or out?
Darval, at least, has been to more camps than the rest of you. In the past, there have been passwords that have been used.
Okay.
Sometimes, I think in the past, you guys managed to like bluster through just by either like wearing captured uniforms or illusion your way through. I don't think there's been a time where it's been more of like a here is my badge or like symbol.
I wasn't meaning that. I mean, like documents was like we work for so and so.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, you could show them. I imagine sometimes the worm speakers probably would provide like a letter of recommendation. I guess would be the word. Just like they're here to retrieve this treasure. Don't fuck with them because they're working for me.
We could try to pull that off.
Does anyone know how to copy one of those or
Yeah, I think he's got forgery
take
tools,
one?
right?
That's word. Forgery, perfect.
I have expert duplication.
There we go. Perfect.
I believe for you, I think you'll roll the tool proficiency, but you'll do it with advantage. Let me pull up your sheet.
What? Which
I don't think
skill
the
is that?
easiest way to get to Neronvain.
So I'm just gonna add a tool to your thing, but like forgery tools.
Tell cultists that.
Huh?
I still think the easiest way to get in is just to tell the cultists that we come bringing a gift for Neronvain that he
You're really cutting out. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
Oh. Just saying that we're bringing a gift to Neronvain of his brother's location.
He does want to kill his brother. Basically, if you go down the left side below your skills, you can click the forgery tools. I didn't mean to click it for you, but yeah.
Oh, right there. Yep, I see it. Yep.
I believe forgery tools are with intelligence. Yeah, they should be.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and roll. You do get advantage. I'd say you managed to get like a pretty convincing looking letter. It's not like there's like cult stock letterhead or anything, but
Yeah.
you mimic what you think would be like a very like angry, like maybe a rival worm speaker, and phrase it in such a way that it's like very clearly someone high up in the cult would write this, and looks to be someone who's like at least better educated, which the worm speakers would be. The rank and file, or the cultists aren't exactly the brightest bunch all the time.
Right. Yeah.
So you do at least have a very good forgery in your possession.
Now, who's the best speaker here in the group?
It
I
depends on
think-
what your goal is, I think.
Persuasion-wise, I think Darval.
Or deception? One of the two.
I have highest deception.
Yes.
Well, you should probably take this forgery then, because that would make the most sense.
Sure.
Oh yeah. I'd say
And,
honestly, with how good it is, it'd probably give you advantage on the bluff check if you like work it into the conversation.
Okay, and then I'll guidance myself as well.
Sure. Well, that's presuming you have the chance to guidance before you like get into the
Yeah.
Although does it
guidance
last? Is it an hour? Or is it a? What's the length of guidance?
It's a minute.
Oh, okay, yeah. So not super long.
Yeah, so I'd probably do it just like right before I start talking to them, and then hope that it's still there.
Okay. I got my various sheets in the corner here.
And what specifically is the letter saying?
If we want to just like keep it general, I think we don't have to go into super specifics what it says exactly, but what's the vibe of the letter, Rasper? Like, what are you trying to show these people?
I think more so we're here for an inspection. We heard that their operation is shoddy as hell.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys ever read The Order of the Stick?
Negative.
It's a very
Wait, I hate
funny
Vision 4.
D&D webcomic where like they're all stick figures is like the joke, but they live in a world where they're like kind of aware of the rules of D&D, even though it's like just their actual lives. Like they'll like pick up like, oh, I'm not proficient in this, etc., etc. But there's a really funny part where they're basically trying to fight this one enemy who like used to be an adventurer, and they go to his facility, and the bard tries to like bluff their way in and be like, oh, we're here for like a surprise inspection. And he's like, wait a minute. And he like looks down, and there's a bunch of like different notes like tacked to his board in the like little entryway, and they're all like signed by the villain. One's like, there will never be a surprise inspection. It won't exist. Just like, don't let them do this to you.
Great.
No, I think that's pretty valid. I don't think that these guys would be prepared in the same way.
Not genre savvy enough.
All right. So I would say,
So, do
Go ahead.
we know if one of the worm speakers is like in charge of the others?
not that you've noticed. It seems like some people hold certain ones in higher regard, but that might be more of like a personal preference.
All right. Given that's the case, I'm just gonna pick between Severin and Galvan.
All right, fair enough. We can roll the dice.
Well, Severin's on my list first, so I'll go with Severin.
Okay, he's on my list.
Well, I've got them written down in my notes, and he's first in the list.
That's really funny. All right, I would say, assuming you guys are, trying to get back to the waterfall, let's do a group stealth check as we approach, and I will roll for the others as well.
Uh-oh.
All right. And
Okay.
I will not put the mask on, but I'll at least fetch it out of the lamp.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, wow.
Stealth is Dex.
Okay, Rasper came in clutch there.
Apparently, yeah. Jesus.
15.
Wait, do I have invisibility yet?
As the spell? I don't know. Oh, why am I looking at a Rasper sheet? Let me look at fucking Tyra's
I don't know what.
Sorry, I'm not trying to look
I
over your
have greater
shoulder. I was trying to
visibility.
open the other sheet. Terra. Okay, so.
I do have invisibility actually.
Oh, you want to cast? Well, if you cast invisibility on stuff, you'd have advantage. So that would mean you'd get 22. Or 20?
Well, I'm good for now.
Oh, sorry, 20.
If we need to have someone have it, then yes. I have invisibility and greater invisibility, so.
So the three highest are 26, 13, and 20. So 13 is the lowest. Okay. No one seems to jump out at you guys, the guards or anything, as you approach the top left of our map here.
Before we head up there, Ben, I'm just gonna pull the mask out of the lantern.
Yes. So you have it on. Yeah, you were saying you have it on you, but it's not being worn.
Right.
And do they know who we are?
We should probably, I think we have some disguise on us. Is that,
I mean, I think the cult at this point at least knows that like there is a group of adventurers interfering, and they've been interfering for a while now because this is like the sequel campaign to Horde of the Dragon Queen. Rasper, so like they've been fucking with them for a while. Although they don't necessarily know all of you guys super well because most of the original party isn't here.
It's true.
Darval would be the biggest risk of recognizing.
There. Ben,
Yes.
don't forget I have the goggles on now.
Yes, so you have dark vision. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me change your vision token.
Yes,
All
that'd be awesome.
Night vision.
Can we give Darval one of the robes from the
Yeah.
build?
Yeah, I think you guys have a shit ton of them right
Yeah.
Yep, so I'll pull it on.
No, I'll toss one too, might as well.
now. Sorry, ignore me. That was not relevant to this. I accidentally rolled that. I promise I'm not rolling damage for something secret.
What's the fun of that then?
Just a bunch of D8s.
Okay, so they're gonna put on cultist robes. I will probably not.
Ooh, well, hang on. Have you guys ever seen another Kenku there? And with these guys?
What?
I don't think you guys have seen a Kenku with them ever.
Cool, we have two options then. You gotta use me as bait. As like a prisoner of some sort.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Classic Chewbacca situation, or what's option 2?
Or not, like, because
gotcha.
yeah, well, I'm a Kenku, and that's pretty rare,
That is true.
right? So, no one knows I'm with you guys yet.
Mm-hmm.
No one survived our encounters.
We can use you as bait.
Cool.
So let's get you guys.
I also have Misty Step to get out of a dangerous situation if I need to, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you guys do stealth up successfully. You come to the pool at the foot of the waterfall you've been looking for. The pool itself looks to be some 20 feet deep at like the very center. But the whole pool is kind of like obscured by a bit of an emerald haze. I think on your dragon checks earlier, the emerald haze, a definite sign that this is a dragon lair, not just a pool. Depending on how you want to get across, you could try to go through the waterfall, you could try to swim, all that stuff. If you want to try to like do it the safest way, you'll have to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check to balance or pull yourself along the wall to get behind the waterfall.
I may be able to help with this, guys. I have a broom of flying.
Ooh, useful.
Yes, give me a sec.
Yeah.
I have a question,
That would
Ben.
fly you straight through. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, yes, go ahead.
I have a horse. Can my horse make the athletics check with me on top? How would that work?
The horse would have to make an athletics check probably to just barge through the water because it's not that thick.
Okay. Cool. Can I do that?
Basically, I mean, it's an athletics check. If you roll badly enough, he might take a little damage. It's not going to be crazy.
Okay. Cool.
I'll just use elemental
Ooh.
difficulty.
No?
All right. Oh my god. All right, he is going to take some damage. Seth,
Yeah.
you said you're just using your elemental thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you phase through no problem if you want to drag yourself to like that side.
Okay. And
The horse
I'll-
is gonna take 4 damage.
Okay. That makes it across.
What were you saying, Sethra? And I'm just gonna roll for the other people. Tara.
Oh, I'm just gonna let Scylla swim across and tell me if anything is noticed within the water.
Give me a perception check for your snake.
All right, let me get up the sheet quickly.
Tara's gonna take 6.
Well, then it doesn't say I can't carry 2 people on this broom.
I think it is supposed to be a single person object. To my knowledge. Okay.
It can carry up to 400 pounds.
Oh, it's 400 pounds? I thought it was less than that.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, I'll negate some of the damage then.
I mean, it doesn't say I can't.
Yeah. You can't kill the horse, at least will still take the damage because he's
Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can Tara fly anyway?
Yes, but because her fly speed, it's not as fast as the broom.
Oh, okay.
You have to like breach a certain speed before you don't get damaged by the waterfall, and hers does not reach that.
Okay.
Did you make a perception check for the? I mean, I think your snake, in your mind, doesn't really point out anything crazy, or that can't really see anything.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, no, that's all. Yeah.
And then once we're inside the cave,
Yes.
I'm just going to send Scylla off away, just to wander the cave, and tell me if she finds either the horde or the green dragon mask.
Okay, I'm gonna move her in a second. First of all, you guys do notice, you can make perception checks in a second, but you will notice there are some civilians over here. They look like they are huddled up along one of the walls. As for your snake, I guess I'll roll percent chances where it's gonna move.
Again, I don't expect her to find anything for a while, but just gonna wander.
Yeah, she's wandering. Give me a stealth check while she wanders, just to see what she gets.
Okay.
Not necessarily that they'll recognize that it's a.
Or for her.
For her, yeah.
Okay.
They might not just to see if they see her. They might not know she's a familiar necessarily, but whether they notice what's going on.
I think that's just straight death. So.
I believe so. Okay, she'll probably get spotted at some point here.
Not a great roll.
All right.
2 5s.
All right, animals have not been doing great today.
You guys can go ahead and roll perception checks in here, but just to describe a little bit what you're seeing past the waterfall. This large chamber is about 40 feet high with massive stalactites and smaller stalagmites set across the ground. You swear on, Warhorse, kind of nickers softly seems to indicate there's people up ahead. Don't notice much, but I think Darval, you do hear that there is it sounds like more water inside the cave. But you guys see that there are 4 elves. One looks a bit better off than the others, richer. He's got kind of a nicer leaf armor. They are currently kind of cowering, talking to each other. They haven't heard you guys arrive yet with those earlier stealth checks because of the noise of the waterfall. Yeah, you see there's 4 elves up ahead.
Can we hear what they're saying or no?
On those perception checks, I would say probably not. And you are standing right next to the waterfall, which is very loud.
True.
All right, Darval.
Yes.
We do not save the people if they request it.
I'm aware.
Just want to make sure.
I am begrudgingly aware.
Want to make sure.
Wait, so what's going on? We're not saving people now?
We can do that on the way back.
We're cultists at the moment, so we have to act like cultists. And
Right.
you're our
Indeed.
prisoner.
These guys don't look like prisoners. They are standing there.
Yeah. You, Rasper, are a prisoner, who I caught sneaking around and has emphasized my need to inspect the place.
There.
Alright. In that case, go ahead and drag yourselves up as you're swaggering forward.
Where do you want me in this order here?
I guess you'd be right in
back.
front of
Probably
them?
just next to Darval.
Next to Darval?
First
Okay.
turn.
He's got a horse.
I'll put
Yeah,
the
then
AFK people at the back.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna change your horse so it's just Olympion when it's on the board.
That's fair.
As much as
got
I
the
like the
exact
Glorious, it'll say that on his character sheet, if not
Fair
the
enough, fair
combat
enough.
map.
That's fair.
Oh, I need to make sure I update your token Rasper to keep you with the right lighting. Or the right, Right. Alright, we got our cave noise. Just changing some stuff up really quick. No music right now, just ambiance. Alright. One of the elves sees you all approach, sees a prisoner on the side here. The one who looks more like a noble looks at the others, kind of steps forward. You there? What's going on? What are you doing?
I have business with Neronvain that does not concern you.
I'll glance at each other. I don't know that we were expecting anyone new.
No, presumably not, which is kind of unfortunate because you clearly didn't catch someone snooping around.
And I'll just start laughing madly,
Alright, give me
like talking to them almost.
give me a deception check, Sethra.
Sure. Do I still have my guidance?
Yeah, we'll say this time.
Jeez.
Excellent start.
Terrible.
Okay. They
Still good.
yeah, love the D4. The lead elf kind of takes a step closer to you.
Could I make an argument that having a prisoner would give advantage in the situation?
I don't think it's giving advantage. I think it's giving the fact that they're not immediately going to attack you, but they are suspicious.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm also gonna say, if they keep questioning, I'm gonna say, you really shouldn't question your superiors. I was sent here by Severin, the Red.
Presumably you produced the letter.
Yeah.
Give me another deception check with advantage. One of them, with the initial failure.
There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry, Ben, before
Yes.
we continue with this conversation, am I able to, what do you call it, like, have a spell prepared? Or how, it's not working 5e.
Like readying a spell.
Yeah, like,
Usually you can't ready actions outside of combat.
okay.
It's just not it's sometimes we'll allow it just like for flavor and stuff. Like usually the system's not really built to handle it.
Nope, fair enough. I was just wondering if I could do, like, invisibility or greater invisibility for myself, like,
I think that one would come down more to just straight initiative.
there.
Okay. On the initial failure, the lead one's like, one of you go make sure everyone's up and about. We have guests. He starts walking away. Doesn't probably get that far. On the nat 20 afterward, he's like, oh, my apologies. Severin is the red worm speaker, yes?
Yes. Do you not even know the proper leadership in the organization? Is that how sloppy it's gotten here?
He kind of frowns in confusion. He's like, "We're not. We are
No, you just
servants. We're servants of truth. We've never really been in the organization."
I see. I'm just gonna scribble in my book a little bit. As if I'm taking notes.
Alright, the other commoner kind of starts walking away. Well, if you are with a worm speaker, then how may we assist you?
We're here to inspect the premises in case things such as security have gotten lax, which it seems they are because I already caught at least one person attempting to infiltrate. Were you all security?
Yes, we're here to stop anyone entering, and if you'll forgive me, sir, you haven't progressed anywhere.
Brilliant. Yes, that's... Spies are known to really get in to learn anything at all.
How can we correct this? What do you need from us? I beg of you.
Someone competent for me to talk with.
Perhaps you would more enjoy if you came and talked to more of the long-time cult members. Please,
Yes.
I beg of you, just don't.
If you could lead us over there.
Of course.
And
Just don't tell truth, please.
stay close to the horsemen in case we need to dispose of you.
I put my hand on my sword, just like glare at them.
Alright, I'm gonna leading you this way.
Alright.
There we go. I forgot to skip it. Yay.
Heading deeper into the main chamber here. You guys can't quite see it yet. They'll keep leading you. Drag my other people. Okay. Up ahead, you can see there is, looks like yet another pool of water with an island in the middle, it would seem. Looking out over it, again, the ceiling still here is about 40 feet high. The waters here look far deeper than outside. The island itself, the reason it's shadowed like that is it's more of a column of stone rising almost to the top.
Okay.
What do you like? Oh, there. Well, our companion has gone to talk with some of the other elves and talk with the Ettins. But you wish to talk to the cultists, yes?
Let's start with the cultists, then we'll deal with elves.
Then what's that? Elves cultists on who?
Ettins.
How do you keep it in chat?
Yes. I'd say if you want to give me a
Okay.
Arcana check or a history check to know what the fucking Ettin is.
Equally bad, both of them. Let's go history.
Seth, for you to at least know what they are, even if you might not know all their abilities.
Okay.
Ettins are a more rare species of two-headed giant.
Wonderful.
Gross.
I'm just going to message that out to the people in the party while still under the pretense of taking notes.
Alright, you do some quick message
And
spells.
On the way, I'm just going to ask, which directions are the Essens and the Elves, and which directions are the Cultists, or are you all staying together?
The cultists will be up this tunnel over here, he points. The elves are in a side chamber past the Ettins. We'd have to go down that hallway, which will lead to the Ettins' room, and then take a left to the rest of my kinsfolk.
Wonderful, wonderful. And do you have a jail where we could deposit the prisoner if need be?
He pauses to consider. He's like, well, normally, no. We just kill anyone. Well, they kill them. I don't. You see, he looks very uncomfortable, but I don't think there's a
I'm gonna
J.
open my book and write down and say this out loud. No proper interrogations.
I'm sure you could maybe strap them to a chair somewhere.
Let's just move on. We'll yes. Let's go speak with the S's and the L's first, actually. If that's okay with you.
Of course, you're in charge here, sir.
Wonderful.
You two stay on sentry guard at the front. I will lead you over there.
Thank you.
If you guys want to just drag and follow, it's leading you down this tunnel. You guys do see, well, the way it's laid out with the darkness is a little weird. You can see that the floor here ends, and you can hear people talking over there. You think maybe the elven room is, like, below floor level. So, like, this is open air. It's not
As he's leading, I'm gonna walk, like, slightly too close behind him and just say, "You seem uncomfortable."
He looks at you and he's like,
"You're against your will, are you?"
well, you're not going to tell anyone else how...
Of course not.
Look, we elves aren't a member of this strange cult of dragon masks. We're citizens of the towns they've burned and slaughtered, and, well, I think most of us here felt that if we didn't fall in line, then we'd be the next to fall into the mouths of Truth, the green dragon.
See, I see. Sorry, Ben, could you say how that name is spelled for the green dragon?
Truth, yeah. It's probably exactly how you would
Holy
expect.
cow. Hey, Ben?
Yes.
I don't know what I did, but suddenly I can see the entire map.
What? Can you still see it?
Like, yo, yeah, I can see everything. There's no shadow on me anywhere.
Can anyone else see the map?
I can't.
Like, I opened another tab, closed it, came back, and
No,
now I
I
see
can't.
everything.
I have no idea. I don't know how it would glitch like that.
That's good. I'll refresh. I'll refresh though, but
Okay. See if the refresh fixes it. If not, I guess delete your token and drag it back out. Yeah, I don't know why I would fucking do that.
that was really weird. Like everything went green for a second.
Oh
Except for
god.
the names, and then so I can see everything. Okay, it's refreshed. Yep, darkness is back now.
Okay.
Alright.
Seth, what were you saying in response to what are you saying about their
So,
situation?
I'm just going to pointedly not respond and write down in my notebook.
God, so stressful for this dude.
Residents of Blair.
Jesus. Okay. He continues to lead you down the hall.
So painful. It's so great.
You hear a myriad of voices at once. What's this? Who's coming through now? I don't know who these ones are. You elf. Who's she? You guys start to head down that little hallway there. Rasper, presumably you're probably still being pushed in front of the horse. You find yourself now in this, presumably the Etton's lair. This filthy chamber features only 3 huge trash mounds piled against the walls. You can see 3 of these Ettons. Judging by their appearances, bruises and scrapes, they're no strangers to fighting. Give me a perception check as you're looking around the room here. Truly outstanding.
And also, Ben, the Ettons, what do you want for a check on that?
It would be Arcana.
Arcana? Awesome. Damn it.
God, even Terra rolled too low to see this. Alright, nothing hugely important stands out to you beyond the... Looks like maybe the one in the back, female Etten, is in charge. But the three of them look pretty aggressive. The elf's like, I apologize, Grundagurga. He nods to the female one at the back. That is... Oops, don't mean to capitalize it. Grundagurga. These are members of the esteemed Cult of the Dragon here to assess how things are progressing in Neronvain's, not really metaphorical neck of the woods, but literal and metaphorical neck of the woods.
It is our honor to meet you, Grundagurga. And I'm going to not do like a full bow, but like a 45-degree bow.
Yeah, like a little half bow.
Yeah.
Grundagurga is sure that it's your pleasure.
Yes, Grundagurga is. But everything goes to plan,
At least as we understand it. Yes, it does according to plan. Neronvain has led us on many successful raids, I assure you.
That's fantastic to hear. And I'm just going to write that down. Grundagurga says raids have been successful.
She's like, what's that you're doing with the scraping and the flat stuff?
Well, I'm just running my finger over because I've got the ink.
Oh, wait, what's that you're doing
but-
with your finger on them?
I'm taking notes. Unfortunately, it is mandatory that I provide a written report.
Oh,
Not
you're,
particularly-
rotting? And the Gurga head is like,
writing,
ah, writing.
idiot.
Shut up, Gurga.
You shut up, Grunda.
Well, it was lovely to meet you all. Everything seems fine here, so we will be continuing on our inspection.
Give me one more deception check as you try to continue past them.
Jeez, again? This is not my day for
Good
rolls.
lord. Plus 8, too. They are extremely stupid. One of them is just like,
You don't need.
the Gurga head is like,
Why would you need to go further?
Grunda's like, yes, we tell you that everything is okay in the next room. Go bother the others.
Very. We'll go bother the others.
Yes, go back down the hallway from whence you came.
Yeah, the elves are fine.
Okay. Good to know. Also, we will head off, but this one seems slightly disloyal, and I'm just gonna point to the elf who led us here.
He kind of pale. He's like, I'm not disloyal, and remember, Neronvain said that you shan't touch any of the elves unless he deems it necessary.
Grunda's like,
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna pull out the white dragon mask and say I have equal authority to Neronvain. He expressed
roll something to see if-
disloyalty to the cause.
At least Grunda Gurga even knows what the fuck you're holding.
Okay.
You see the nobleman goes, like, extremely pale, even for an elf, when he sees you hold that.
Grunda's like,
Is that for your face?
it doesn't really fit us though.
Terribly sorry. Lord, I don't know the right... Liege? He turns to Grunda. He is as high, if equal rank, as Neronvain. You powerful? Okay, one of the other Etten's chimes, he's like,
He's strong as Neronvain?
she's strong. Sorry, she's strong as Neronvain. Trying to target multiple NPCs
Yeah.
at once is confusing me.
Not in physical strength, but in general prowess. In achievement.
What do you mean?
I am similarly in charge of a large portion of the cultists.
No, what's prowess mean?
Oh, yes. Skill, accomplishment.
Oh,
Grunda's like, I knew that one already.
shut up.
Okay. So what do you guys do? You turn around?
I'm just gonna say I will leave the elf to you to either keep with the rest of them or to dispose of as you please.
I think Grunda Gurga probably pushes him in the small of the back. He's like,
Shove off to the elves.
And then I'm just gonna turn around and start heading out.
all right. Tyrus and Terrell, flank the cave entrance, make a path for you guys. Darval, I assume you keep pushing the prisoner in front of you. Everyone still seems to be buying, but he's a prisoner.
Once we're out of earshot, I'm just gonna say, pretty quietly, do we want to deal with the Essens now or later?
A little bit later, I'm trying to think of a plan for them.
Okay, later it is.
All right. Yeah, you guys
With
just
that,
gotta keep use up all your statistically bad rolls before you make the plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself before we enter the next room. By the way.
Jeez, right. Okay. In this room again, you're kind of coming at this room from a different angle now. Give me another perception check. There is still running water, so you might need to be able to hear what's going on down there. Anyone else can make it as well. Goodness gracious. Oh my god. Okay.
Look, the horse is rolling great perception.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, unlike your familiar, the horse can't fucking talk. Can't even beam instructions, really. It can beam, like, feelings to Darval. But Darval, luckily, did see at least one thing here, which is that, this whole water area is about 50 feet.
Alright, I'm muted. I was muted. Hold on a sec.
Over
I
here?
think I might have telepathy with the horse.
What's up? Can you talk to the horse?
I'm checking.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, Darval, the 15 diesel, see where that dotted line is over here? It
No.
looks like where that dotted line is. It looks like the water continues out into like another, like a tunnel, almost filled to the ceiling with water.
Can you ping where the line is? I do not see the line.
Right here.
Oh, yeah, I can't see that far. I can't see that far.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because I'm controlling Terra, who has like 300-foot dark vision, so I have to
Yeah.
keep changing perspectives. I'll say it did specify a 15 in the books. I'll say if you perhaps notice the like flow of the water is leading back out of this pool to the east.
Yeah,
or
my,
to the
um,
east.
My horse does talk in a language in Celestial, and I can telepathically communicate with it in a mile.
Okay.
But it understand. At least one sec. At least it understands the language. I'm not sure if it can speak it back. Let me check. Yeah. It can simply understand one language of my choice and telepathy. So.
I think it could probably at least offer you some of the same limited advice that
Cool stuff.
your snake is offering
Okay.
you, Sethra. Not amazing, but passable.
Have I heard back anything from the snake yet?
I think it's a lot of just, like, not, like, it's still looking for a mask. Not found anything.
Okay.
So where are you headed?
Then-
Like, it looks like there's a watery tunnel that way. You
Can
can
I
go to the
quickly-
overlook and see down into, like, the elf room. You know from the instructions of the other guy, the only other tunnel you've been in as well is this one up here. There's one to the north, which is presumably where the cultists are. Like,
Okay,
the
can I
cultist
quickly
cultists.
look through Scylla's eyes?
Yes. Is that I think it's a full round action to do that or something?
I think it might be.
You have the time, well, is anyone gonna... Okay. Yeah, this is relevant, so let me know.
As an action, yes.
And while viewing it, you're unaware of your surroundings, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna let everyone know quickly beforehand, like, I'm gonna be gone for a couple seconds.
Alright. Everyone give me another perception check as Sethra concentrates.
There we go. 17. Right in the bush for once.
Okay. I'll roll for Tara as well, because she's got the fucking highest one. God damn. Tara should not let me roll for her. Holy hell. Roll
Look,
it.
I mean, I get it, Ben. I've been rolling terribly too.
I think we as a party should consider as a strategy rolling double digits, just like as a thought.
Hey, I rolled a 17 on that perception.
All right.
Yeah.
No one notices anything. Continue about your
Even my
business.
17. Even my 17.
Even your 17.
Wow.
Not what I'm. You don't notice what I'm doing. What I'm thinking about.
Fair enough.
Sethra, you look through the snake's eyes, and it looks like none of the cultists care. Here, I'm just gonna drag your token over there for a second, Sethra, so you can see. Yeah, go ahead.
Do I know where she is?
Yes, she is in the direction of the cultists right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move your token there so you can see what she's seeing.
With that, okay, good to know. With that said, then, I'm gonna start heading over there, and I'm gonna have her go down the little waterway.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys, you kind of open your eyes back over here with the group.
Yeah.
The snake, yeah, I think I dragged the snake by accident with you. Yeah, there we go. You want the snake to come like back down the little tunnel, go into the 50-foot water pool, and go down the water tunnel.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm with it.
Again, still just looking for either the horde or the map.
Okay.
I also want to write in my book that every single room that Scylla has entered or exited, whenever she does, just so I can say, distance a familiar, and it's going to be under a list labeled places a familiar can enter without any trouble.
Very detailed notes.
Yeah.
Okay. She starts to go that way. What's your fucking snake speed? Like 10 feet around or something? Oh no, it's 30 feet. It's fast.
Yeah,
It's a fast
it's 30.
fucking snake. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. I guess Scylla's just booking it. Okay. Let's see how. So she's moving. I'm just like doing math. See how fast. You guys aren't like running or anything, correct? You're moving at a regular walking pace to that door.
Yes. I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wouldn't be exiting the tunnel. So by the time you guys get to the entrance of the next tunnel, Scylla has not yet exited the water tunnel. Sethra, I assume you informed that up ahead, what Sethra saw through the eyes was there was 2 rooms, one on the left, one on the right. You saw at least 2 dragon fangs and a buttload of dragon claws. The fangs are the ones that can temporarily fly. Dragon claws, all the pack tactics shit.
Yeah. Cool. I think I'm gonna have Darval. I'm just gonna say, Darval, you should go in and announce this first. This room is rather crowded with cultists. And while I'm happy to address them, I think it makes more sense for you to.
Of course.
All right. Cultist disguised Darval. Are you pushing Rasper in front of you during this?
No, he can stay behind. He stays behind. This is more of a announcing that your presence is your arrival, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And should I refer to you as the White Dragon Speaker now, or what?
The new White Dragon Speaker. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Pop in.
So you pop in over there.
I bang my sword on my shield, presenting Sethra, the White Dragon Speaker.
So they all like look around.
So the new White Dragon Speaker, I say.
Worm speaker.
Worms.
As I meant, worm figure.
I think you fucking captured and killed enough of them to know the right word. In character,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
That would be really funny in character, though, if Darval said the completely wrong thing. The dragon was, the what?
I'm also going to just quickly message Darval when I hear that, saying next time we're using a different name than Seth.
I was wondering if anyone else caught on to that. The Dragon Fangs, the leaders, basically, approach closer. The one over here on the left, Sethra, is just like, what proof do you bring of your title? Last I heard, it was still that scheming dwarf who held the white mask.
Yes, unfortunately, Vorum went a bit insane looking into a scrying pool and had to be dealt with. I have with me the white dragon mask and a letter from Severin the Red instructing me to inspect Neronvain's operation as well as introduce myself.
Which do you pull out first?
I'm gonna pull out the letter first.
Okay. Give me a deception check with advantage.
Okay. And because I did it before I went into the room, guidance as well.
Yes.
Oof.
So 22.
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
20.
It's by advantage, right?
He looks at the other Dragon Fang. Hard to really see their expressions, but sounds like he's raising an eyebrow. The papers appear to be in order, Worm Speaker Sethra. Why do you not wear your mask of office?
Because it can be a bit cumbersome when dealing with other individuals, and seeing as I have been sent to clean up various messy operations, I have been dealing with people in Baldur's Gate as well as dealing with
The other
cleanup from...
Dragon Fang kind of chimes and he's like, but you haven't, yes? You can show us?
Yes, and I'm going to at least pull it out, and then...
You reach for your waist or, whatever, because you said it was out of the bottle pocket you were going to, and a chill runs down Sethra's spine. The mask isn't there.
Oh shit.
Wait, really?
Mhm.
Interesting.
You to be clear, you did specify it was out of the bottle, correct? I'm not crazy
Yeah.
imagining that? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I
know
stand
if
by my statement.
do I know if I'm still attuned to it?
I feel like I've read different things. To me, I think you would know if you were attuned to an object. You have not felt anyone else attuned to the mask.
Well, does it take an hour to attune, though?
It does,
It
yes.
does.
So there's no way someone could attune to it in that amount of time. We haven't been here for an hour yet, right?
Since you walked in and started talking with the initial group of elves, it's probably been like 15, 20 minutes at like
Yeah,
max.
there's no way someone could have stolen it and be wearing
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
Did
I will
okay,
say you did feel it when you were talking to the Ettins, because you were like,
Well,
showing them.
I pulled it out when I was talking to the end.
Yes, exactly.
What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to, as this is happening, I want to instantly minor illusion a dragon mask that I can pull out.
Minor illusion of major artifact.
And I'm going to tell Scylla to trace back all of my steps and see if the elves have my mask.
As you kind of ping Scylla, you get an acknowledgement, but also just the sense of like, danger, danger, other side of the water, danger.
Got it. Okay.
See, she
Wonderful.
seems very eager to like slither the fuck away.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her slither away. Cool.
You know what? Actually, let me check your snake's shield here. Give me a perception check from Scylla.
Perception.
Doesn't report anything new immediately. Okay. Fucking trying to minor illusion this custom mask. Let's see.
Can I attempt to help him?
I'm gonna say, yeah, I like the flavor of the illusionist helping here.
Her, sure, yes, my bad.
If you're helping her, Seth, did
Like,
you
I
message
could
Rasper
do-
first, by any chance?
Uh,
Honestly, I feel like Rasper, you would just know. I feel like you would recognize the somatic components of an illusion.
yeah, that's probably what would be going on because I can't message without my book.
Yeah, I think by default you would recognize it just because that's your whole shtick. I'll say, Rasper, you're not really tied up or anything. Give me a stealth check. Versus these people's passive perception, and if you succeed, you can cast a stronger illusion spell if you so choose.
Oh,
Shit. Okay, I don't think you're able to get off a stronger spell. But Sethra.
but
Yeah.
can I get off a normal spell?
Yeah,
Same one
I
you
think
try to cast?
effectively you're not going to do anything better than minor illusion. But let's say we're going to bump Sethra's DC up by 2. As you kind of like reach out and try, like, without really, you're not really using a slot Rasper. You're just kind of like using your knowledge of illusion to make it a bit more realistic.
Well, which I am illusions 1 anyway, so.
True. And minor illusion is versus their investigation abilities.
Plus, if I also cast it, I had better DC anyway.
Yeah. All right. So what is Sethra and Rasper's respective DCs here for this spell?
17.
I have a DC, just normal spell DC,
Yeah.
16.
17-3.
I'm gonna say since you're working together, you're gonna get the better spell off, but I'm gonna add a +2. So Sethra, your DC is an 18 for this.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
The dragon claws are kind of talking themselves. I'm gonna make 2 rolls, one for each dragon fang. What is their insight? Not incredible, admittedly. I mean, I guess they were consistent with each other. They both rolled a 6 on the dice. What is happening? It's like the lowest rolling fucking session. Oh my god. Okay. They both bow their heads respectfully, and you can see the other dragon claws kind of taking note of that and like also bow their heads to you. And the first one who talked from the left is just like, "My apologies, Worm Speaker Sethra. I did not mean any offense. Clearly, you are who you say you are. You have the badge of office. Do you need to see Neronvain? What great works would you have us do in the name of Tiamat?"
Here is what is happening is we are providing an inspection, after which we will need to see Neronvain. However, an important part of any inspection is interviewing with those who are working within the operation. So if one of you and 2 or 3 dragon claws would be able to speak with my subordinates here, while I go check on something that my familiar has informed me of with the elves, that would be appreciated.
They nod, and the one over here points back at like his crew, and he's like, you, with us.
Alright. And I'm just gonna say Darval and
Yep.
Tyrus.
Yes.
Go conduct the interviews.
Cool. Let's do it. I crack my knuckles a bit.
Hey, first off, which way you guys going here?
Yeah. Wait, where are they? You would send them back to the main room, right?
No. For the interviews, I'm gonna I'm gonna send them toward the main room, and we're gonna walk that way too.
Okay.
So where am I going?
Back to the main
You're
room.
still with me. You're still with me. Cause
Or is Rasper being pushed by Sethra or by Darval right now?
By me.
Okay.
Problem.
So you're right there, Rasper.
Okay.
I'm the minute I turn around and start walking to the main room, I'm messaging all of us saying they stole my mask. We need to find it.
Well, my job right now is solve for time, so.
Yes.
Terra kind of flies away up into the rafters.
Have I heard anything from the snake yet?
You can see Scylla over here, Sethra.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of just like slithering in a circle near the area where you were like warging into them when you had your eyes closed.
Oh, okay. I see what happened.
What?
I'm gonna ask Scylla what she found.
You see your tongue kind of dart out, and you get the sense that like she has noticed strange magic over here.
Okay. I'm gonna pull Rasper over and ask, can you or I figure out what this magic is?
I'll nom ahead at you.
As you guys start to, presumably starting to examine the magic, the dragon Fang and figures like, you, aid to Worm Speaker Sethra. What would you have? You have need of us? What do you need to ask?
I just want first to start with a summary of everything, of all the raids you've conducted recently, one at a time, please.
Ask them about
Start from the beginning.
too. That's honestly a bigger concern at the moment.
So let's start with how the security of the base, how you set everything up. Then we'll go into the recent raids.
Well, we have a decently sized contingent of the cult. No low-ranking members, as you can see. We're all Dragonclaw or above in rank. After
You
he
didn't
terrified
think that
them,
maybe having some just fodder lying around was just not useful?
he
Or
kind of
what happened?
points over at the pit where the elves are, like in that direction.
Oh, fair point.
And he's just like,
Fair point.
the dragon, Lord Truth, he is, well, as he should in his majesty, inspired fear and
Of course.
obedience from all these elves.
Naturally. Fair point. Continue.
There's some dozen or so of them down there. 2 of them are, I suppose, of special interest, but they follow orders.
Define special interest, please.
Well, one of them is a knight of the Elven Court, and the other is some sort of, I don't know, either a sorceress or perhaps a wizard. Some sort of a mage, at any rate.
I see. And I assume you have extra guards for the 2 of special interest, correct?
Say that again, they have special what?
And you have special guards and have them separated from each other and from everyone else, correct?
There's no need. They are utterly cowed. They
I
are
see.
desperate to please the dragons.
1 second. I want to see if I have anything I can write that down on.
While you're thinking
Yeah,
that, let's duck back over to Rasper. Rasper, you're looking around like if this is where Sethra lost the mask.
I'm
Couple-
also,
Go ahead.
while we're examining this, I'm gonna send Scylla to look at the elf pit to see if there's anything.
Okay. Scylla goes looks in the pit. At first telling you that there seems to be at least, well, not at least, you can see them all. There's about 14 elves in the pit right now.
Okay. And does she see the mask?
Give me a perception roll for her. And while you're rolling that, Rasper, on your 19, you're thinking like a couple of possibilities of magic could occur that would fuck with Sethra here. Either, you know, someone perhaps snatching an object with magic. The craziest thing possible would be a time stop could have happened. Simply enough, you were ready to do it earlier. Could have been someone invisible.
Okay, would a time stop not? Wouldn't we notice that? Like, would that type of magic leave some sort of effect?
You could use detect magic on it. I don't believe time stop necessarily leaves a residue. D&D movie aside. It's an instantaneous casting.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, if something, because what level's time stop? 7.
Time stop's like a 9th level spell. I was just giving examples of like there's also very powerful stuff and less powerful stuff.
Well, I'm just saying though, like if something that powerful went off, wouldn't we be able to, like as a wizard, I'd be able to feel something like that happen, right?
Yeah, I'd say like on like a investigation or perception check, you would like notice the presence of magic in the air.
Okay. First off, how high is the ceiling here?
40 feet.
40 feet, eh?
Yes.
I'm gonna whisper to Sethra. I need to get out of this, at least hide who I am here. I'm not much use as a person right now.
Very well. Go for it.
I'll point over to the corner, over here.
Yeah, I will drag you over there.
And I will cast...
Cast away.
Basically disguise self.
Okay. What are you disguising as?
Just human, or no, an elf.
I don't think you can change your race entirely with that. Let me see. Foot shorter or taller, fat, thinner in between. Same basic arrangement of limbs. That's pretty vague, so I guess it's still a bipedal person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it does work. Okay. She's looking like an elf, you said.
I'll get bush for a Sethra. Is elf work, or what do you want me to turn into here?
Turn into an elf for now and put on cultist robes.
Done.
Cool.
Give him some spare cultist robes. Well, you guys did have at least 3 sets.
Alright. I'm going to walk over to the edge of the pit.
Okay, go for it.
And I want to call out to the guy we talked to before and one of the random commoners.
Okay.
You said this is a pit then?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, correct.
How deep?
20 feet.
So if I stand here, they probably wouldn't be able to see me cast a spell, correct?
I doubt it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do detect magic.
Okay. 60-foot range, correct? Also, the noble from before and a commoner do approach. Sethra.
Okay.
You...
Actually, I'm going to call over 2 more commoners as well.
Right? This noble's gonna just fucking leave. You don't detect any magic in the pit.
No magic in the pit. Okay. I am then going to cast Charm Person on all 4 of them.
Okay. Is there a save on that, right?
Yes. Wisdom save, DC 16.
Believe it or not, they like need to roll 16s. They're fucking commoners. Okay, they all fail.
Okay. First, I'm gonna look at the one who I talked to before, and I'm gonna say, "Who did you tell about the man?"
I'm not sure. Everyone.
Where is? Did I overhear about the sorceress among the elves?
I probably would have said so. You're the sorceress and knight very loud.
Yeah, I mean, you guys weren't standing very far
Okay.
apart. You guys like 30 feet apart.
And then I'm going to say, if you tell me who has wronged me, I will ensure that the dragon eats you last. And I say that to all of them.
Or I'm gonna walk up beside him and say, or I'm gonna fireball you right now.
I'm gonna say no check needed. The fucking caster is leaning over the edge of the pit, yelling at the fucking commoners. Please, please, do anything but that. Look, the mage. You see, once again, your noble contact goes pale. No, Miss Ethra, I swear, the mage was there. She was by the old abandoned statue.
Where is she now?
I don't know, your grace. She
And
should
is
be
she
here.
the one who wronged me?
I wouldn't lie to you. Truth spare me, I wouldn't lie to you, I promise. Maybe she left. She had to go to another shift or something.
I'm going to... How long ago did she leave?
I didn't even know she was gone until right now, but she was at least... She was here. She was here when Grunda Gruga sent me in here, so perhaps 5 minutes, no more.
Alright. I'm going to immediately send the snake up to the exit of the place with the trolls. Or
Okay.
the Ettins.
Yeah.
Because the snake has blind sense.
Okay. Boy, that would have been helpful a while ago. I think you get a report back from the here Grunda Gruga like, little snake over there. But the snake was like, I sense nothing but 3 enormous, gross creatures.
Very well. And what I'm going to say is, if you do not bring me back what was taken, when I come back, I will kill you all.
So does that mean,
And
ma'am? Do you want us to leave the pit? Should we go patrol? Should we
no.
look?
No, don't leave the pit. But be aware that if you do not find her and what I am looking for, I will kill you last and ensure that each and every one of them knows that their death is your fault for not holding your tongue.
Very well. I will confer with the people here. We'll see what we can do. You see another figure kind of step forward. This one again in this weird, like, pretty close to plate armor. Although the breastplate is carved in the likeness of like a giant oak leaf. Now I understand your status, madam. As a knight of the Elven Court, I can assure you no one here has intentionally done anything wrong. Anything that would disrupt Tiamat or her plans. May the Mother of Dragons
What was the
rain her
name of...
blessings on us. The name of the mage?
Yes.
Meliora.
Melior. Very well. I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the river. And then I'm gonna cast Rolathim's Psychic Lance, saying Meliora.
Go ahead and put that. Is that in the chat? No, that's this guy's. Go ahead and put that in the chat. I think that's be. Oh, you can utter the name instead of it. Gotcha.
Yep.
You see a lance of shimmering psychic energy emerge from your forehead like normal, and then dissipates into purple sparks around you.
Wonderful. She's not within 120 feet. At this point, we've lost our best piece of leverage. It may be in our best interest to just
Fight.
start doing this the hard way.
Hmm.
I'm
Unrelated.
gonna message this to Rasper and Darval and ask their opinion.
Can I can message back, right?
You can message back. Also, Seth, you're only a D100.
Sure.
This is more chat redeeming stuff related than this situation related.
Okay.
Well, thank you, chat.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey, we can message back.
You can message back. We'll do that in a second. As Seth messages you guys, Darval, you look over, you see like all of the, like, because the masks only go to below the nose, all of their mouths are just hanging open. You look back and she has grown to large sized.
Sethra?
Sethra, yes.
Oh snap.
You're still like kind of excitedly circles you, Sethra, and like goes up to your shoulders to get a view.
Sure.
My mouth also opens wide. I'm
Beautiful.
gonna message back.
Yeah, what do you say in response to that? And like we've lost our best leverage.
25 words, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 25.
And I'm gonna ask Rasper as well, for opinions on what should be done.
Even
I'm
you,
gonna
Rasper,
message
you also
back.
get 25 to respond. Quietly. I know it's so niche, but like typing out, like trying to figure out 25 word limits to this spell might be my favorite subset of this entire fucking game. Deeply satisfying.
Okay, at 21. Okay. Perhaps, if we kill them, we can find the thief and get the mask back. I vote end their threat.
Rasper?
I think there's too many of them here for the three of us to handle.
Sorry, can you say that again?
I think there's too many of them here for us to handle.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. I did not hear that. That's curious.
Did Tara see anything?
When the actual event happened,
No. I don't know if Tara rolled when the actual. event
I
happened,
did it.
but-
That's the point where I was like, wow, I need to just stop rolling
Oh,
for her
okay.
because I got like 11 or something.
But no. While we were doing our little search, did Tara?
Oh, the search, like when you came back just now to investigate.
Yeah.
We'll say she maybe like looked on from above because she's just been swooping between stalactites.
Okay. Didn't notice anything?
I didn't roll for that time. I will roll, but I don't think it'll necessarily reveal much. Let's see. Jesus Christ.
All right.
I've literally only rolled like 1 through 4 for her perception checks, and she's a +8.
I'm going to message Darval saying, switch to the topic of the raids now, ask a few questions, and then send them to guard the entrance to the waterfall because no one was doing it properly before.
Okay. I will do that.
Rasper, what's your response?
Which is fine. I have no response to that. It's more so I'm gonna ask Tethra. I think we should start fighting these guys.
The elves?
No, the dragon fangs.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I just want them to walk the dragon fangs a bit further away so their shouting won't be heard.
Gotcha.
I agree there. I think we can do some damage to these guys before we leave. We just gotta be very careful with how we pull this off.
Is there a need to do so?
Well, kind of. Like, I think we should at least start something. Like, maybe come back after, like, later tonight.
No, I think being here now is good.
Oh,
So-
then, so these walls.
Sorry, go ahead, Rasper.
Do these go straight up 40 feet? Like this one here?
Yeah, those are just like cavern walls.
Okay. Hey, Sethra, can you shape Earth? Or
No.
Seth, do you have any spell slots left?
Yes.
I don't think Seth was used much.
I
We
Well,
came
you-
here. We
you-
came here on a new day.
can
Yeah,
That's
but
Tara?
pretty...
I have 2 spell slots.
Okay.
That is true. I guess you don't have a lot to spare.
Oh no!
So you
I
use
it
a-
counts as I use Charm Person and Roll of them.
Right.
I'm looking at. I don't want to like deprive us of options, so I'm looking at Tyrus's spells right now. But it's a lot of damage shit because he's a storm sorcerer.
No,
Yeah.
fair enough.
I mean, he's also got invisibility. I don't think any of this is really going to be relevant right now.
Again, I think the best bet is to march them over this way and then kill
Kill
them.
him.
Just
Okay.
like kill this squad you've separated from the
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah, like Fireball.
Well, fireball one. That's what we do it.
All right.
We just drop it by into the waterfall.
Okay. So Seth, I assume you're. What do you tell them to get them over there?
No, I'm having Darval, after finishing up the questions, tell them that we need people who can actually guard the waterfall, unlike the elves who were doing an abysmal job before.
That is not necessarily their job, and they hate menial labor. However, they do think you're a worm speaker. So go ahead and give me a intimidate or persuasion with advantage for sure.
Would that be me or would that be Seth?
Sethra, who's saying it? Or Seth, are you
You're on
telling
Darval.
Darval to say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then same thing, Darval. You also get advantage though, because they think you're working for her. Yeah. They're like, the Shadow Fang kind of hesitates. And is like, very well. We will relieve the elves.
And then I'm gonna, as we move to follow them, I'm gonna send Scylla to keep looking for my mask or the green mask and up this direction.
Okay. I'll drag her away. All right.
Is anyone gonna follow me or am I on my own with this fight?
Did you just disappear? Oh, there you go.
And there's no way to kind of tell where the mask is from being attuned to it, is there?
I don't believe so. Oh, maybe that might be a spell.
I don't have
I don't
to
think
tell.
just natively no.
Okay.
I am
Okay, so-
I'm definitely confident that like there is definitely some like vague it's still yours bonds.
Okay.
But I don't think like innate like it's
Yeah.
100 feet away moving rapidly through the forest.
Yeah.
We should probably look into that though, because that is a valid idea though, right? Well, just curious, right? If someone takes a bonded object,
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
Is doing what?
Finding magic to like locate it.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's gotta be something. There's no way that. Well, it's 5e, so who knows
Well,
there.
I don't have something that does it. I don't know if you might have something that does it, but I certainly do.
Locate
don't.
object. That's only if it's in 1,000 feet. I think if you do regular scrying, I think you can do it on an object, not a person.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Again, I don't have either though, so.
Do
well, that'd be a divination wizard, right?
Yeah, well, I think you can still take it. It's just not your
Okay.
specialty.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It would be like a
Um,
5th level spell though, so you would
So
need.
what, level 10?
Yeah, I guess you guys aren't super far off from that, but you would. Your point is you wouldn't be able to do it immediately.
Oh, yeah,
I-
obviously, yeah.
As we follow the claws, if the commoners start coming back before us,
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop them and ask if anyone left the cave.
So, are they coming down right now, or are they waiting for the Dragon Claws to get up there?
I think the guard, the dragon claws, probably like shouted them to go back to their quarters. And then Seth, you're
Well-
asking that on the way by. What were you saying, Rasper?
To, Darvel, should
Yeah.
there not be, should you not tell them, the commoners, hey, well, at least tell them, hey, you guys can learn something here. Stay here.
Up to you.
I was gonna say, as they pass, go wait in your quarters.
They start to run away.
Do I get a response to my question?
Yeah, sorry, I was wanted to settle that thing first. You know what? I'll roll some retroactive checks for them. Okay. The one on the right, Sathra?
Yeah.
Apologies, Mistress Sathra. I didn't see anyone. I thought I heard someone coming and going on the waterfall, but I didn't see anyone. It must have been... the waterfall gets maddeningly loud at times.
I see.
Invisibility.
Go to your quarters.
Of course. Yeah, right away, Mistress. They, like, don't, like, sprint away, but they do the thing where they're, like, fast walking as fast as they can without running. I would say Tara will get in position over here, up in the rafters.
Well, it's likely
So
that it's
one,
in the cave then. So we can either try and find it, or we can just continue dealing with the cave stuff. But
Sathra,
except
you
for that-
start to,
Yeah,
shrink it.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna send thing, to the others saying we can either try and find this, or we can outside of the cave, or we can just keep dealing with stuff in here and accept that we're losing one of the Grim Speaker masks.
I think we should continue in here. We'll get the green one, and then we can try to find the white one later.
Okay.
Okay.
So, with that response in mind, what's the plan with these guys?
Once they're far enough away that we don't think anyone will hear them yell, we'll probably just start engaging in combat.
Well, I have an idea for that.
Rasper, what's your plan?
So if I do, where is it?
And then I think once we actually roll for combat, we'll take a quick bathroom break. Our schedule got kind of messed up with today's starting.
Sorry, one sec, guys.
You're good. No worries.
So basically, I can block off here.
Yeah.
Well, no, not block off, but block off quotations, images.
Oh, are you trying to make like an image there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they will think there's a collapse or something. Well, I can do major image. So
It'll sound like there's one too.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for.
Are we still planning on killing them or no?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay. So probably Darval will start up the combat, I assume.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Second,
do that,
they're at rank. Sorry.
but try to make sure you're far enough away to I can get fireball off.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's just put them on guard and say, hey, go put on guard so that now that Don can come back in.
Here's a question for you, Rasper. Do you think are you stealthily like you don't want them to know it's you who caused the collapse, or are you like, look at my mighty powerful abilities, I'm collapsing the cave behind you?
Well, I don't have to sound right.
No.
So I can just block it off.
So you want them like not to be aware of it until they turn around and they see the collapse.
Basically, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to be clear before we got into it. Okay, so
And if that's the case, probably it makes sense that Rasper start with the fireball and then have Darval
Charge in.
charge in.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I would say Rasper. Give me either. I'd say a stealth or a deception check with advantage. And then Actually, let's see. Yeah, with advantage. And this will give you a surprise round in combat, most likely.
You said stealth. Roll.
Yes.
Stealth or deception. Right?
Either one. Dealer's choice. Advantage is 16. That's going to beat their passive. So we are going to roll for initiative.
I have a question.
And you're going to have a surprise on Rasper. Yes, Starbout.
Where are they and where am I? 'Cause I thought we were at the edge of the waterfall, but not. I should be somewhere else.
Can you see yourself?
I can see myself. I can barely. I can see to about here.
I can no longer select your tokens, so I don't know what's going on with you anymore.
I can see here.
I can
Because
see
is that where
you
we are?
on the stream. On the DM side, I just see your name.
That's really weird.
Oh, now I
refresh
can
again?
drag you. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
This is where I'll be, I guess.
All right.
Initiative.
So you guys are gonna get a surprise round as a team. Sethra probably gonna get to double tap these guys.
And horse initiative. Okay.
Though I think
didn't click
only
it.
really the surprise round is mainly just Rasper doing the fireball. Then we'll go into initiative.
I can't seem to get my token. 1 sec. Horse rolling 8. I'm clicking the wrong one probably. What's going on? Yep. 1 sec. I rolled a 4, but I got to fix this. It's on the order. There we go. That should be a 4 though. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So first thing that happens is Sethra doesn't really do anything. We skip these guys. Rasper, you can just go, and then we go into actual initiative. Cool. Okay. So the fireball streaks out of your hand. You see. I imagine you guys don't see much past the illusion, but you feel a brief wash of heat over your face. It doesn't prevent the heat entirely. The 3 dragon claws are incinerated. And the dragon fang also actually did fail his save there because you have 17. 35 does bloody him.
Nice.
Alright.
So is it a surprise round? Do I get a turn before I...
No. Now we're going to go back to the
Okay.
actual order.
Sounds good.
Can I do I know where they are through the illusion or no?
No, it's a wall.
I think, yeah, I don't think you
David,
can
right?
see, I think you know it's an illusion. I don't think you can see through it, though.
All right, then I'm just gonna walk to the other side.
See smoldering bodies, a badly injured dragon fang.
And then Eldritch Blast twice at the dragon tank.
He whirls around, looks really confused at the wall, as like sees Sethra walk out of literal stone. First one's a miss. Second one is a hit for sure. Oh yeah, just boom! Blast kind of staggers back, but stays in his square. Move these guys out the way. All right. He's gonna look around. The first thing he does is yell, "Treachery! To arms! To arms!" And then,
We walked him far away for a reason.
Yep.
yeah, I mean, if everyone gets involved, it's gonna take them a hot second. All right, he is going to sprout those black shadowy dragon wings. Rasper's gonna fly over to you, considering that fireball devastated his fucking squad. And let's see. Dragon Fang, he is not getting advantage this time, but he's going to make 2 attacks. Scimitar attack 1. 23, that'll hit. He's activating his Fanatic advantage. Oh, wait, sorry. These guys are 1 tier above Dragon Wings, which you guys are finding these Dragon Fangs.
Uh-oh.
So his is a little bit different here. Ooh, no, he'll absolutely do this instead. Considering there are 2 of you. And the horse. He will run to here. You see, as he's moving, he pulls out a smooth, what looks like a polished orb of obsidian. Holds it in front of his mouth, and breathes it out towards you guys. I need a dexterity save from Rasper, Olympion, and Darval.
Well, I fail, but for the record, if Olympian passes Olympian affected its evasion, can protect stays on. Takes my feet, but failed as well, I assume.
Did I get any damage from that attack or no?
I was saying, I realized I was looking at the wrong stat sheet, and the Dragon Fangs could do this instead, so this would be his opening move.
Gotcha.
1 sec.
Believe it or not, sometimes I get confused when there's Dragon Claws, Dragon Wings, and Dragon Fangs.
No, that's fair. I fully understand that one.
That does pass, however, yes.
Okay, so I assume I both fail, though?
Yeah, you both fail, or your
I
horse
take
and
full-
you fail, which
Olympian
means
takes half amount of combat.
everyone who failed takes 22. Rasper, you take 11.
Olympian also... Am I muted or not?
No, you're not muted.
Olympian also takes 11.
Oh yeah,
Olympian also
you have
takes
it. Yes,
11.
sorry. So
Olympian's at 3.
Olympion looking bad, but still up. Darval takes 22. Rasper takes 11. The Dragon Claws are all dead, so I can take them out of the order.
This guy's flying, right?
Is this guy flying?
The dragon thing is flying, right?
No, he briefly flew over to that spot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Basically, him and the Dragon Wings have limited flight, where they grow those wings for a turn, and then at the end of the turn, it disappears.
Cool, awesome. So Olympion's gonna move to here and attack the thing with his hooves.
That'll actually hit. 115.
Ooh, nice roll.
Runs up and just caves in part of the mask. There's a huge dent on the side of the metal mask. It's getting pretty down there in the orange right now. I didn't roll the other guys in yet. I didn't realize it, so I gotta roll Terrace and Terra in. Alright. But we'll keep going with you guys first anyway, because you're actually here today. So Rasper, go ahead and do your thing while I figure their stuff out.
There's just one guy left.
Weirdly enough, Tyrus goes even past that.
Hey, there's only one guy left.
Yeah, just the Dragon Fang. I mean, there's other guys in this fucking facility, but in this area,
Oh,
just
yeah, I get that. We are going to do...
Okay, got this stuff sorted. Ray of Frost, 11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yep, unfortunately, you do not.
Do you want to move at all?
Oh, yes. Hey, how far can I move?
I think you have 30? Yeah, you got 30 feet.
Alright, what's the BP?
Alright, in the wake of your powerful fire magics and perhaps less powerful ice magics, get some distance from you and the Dragon Fang, which is going to dart us over to Darval, astride his...
Attack. I attack the dragon thing with my longsword.
Go for it, lay it on him. That'll absolutely hit.
For 7 slashing, not a great roll. Attack
He
him
is
2.
still up. It's another hit. Very possible to bring him down here. Yup, he had 9 left. So the
Cool.
quick double stroke there cut him down to size.
So I assume we know they're coming, right?
You can hear like Ettin's roaring, and you can hear like the sound of other people like mobilizing.
Cool. I'm gonna start by pumping 22 land hands to myself to put me back in full.
All right.
Land hands.
Is the plan still as Rasper said to bail?
That's a good question. If that's the plan, I want to that well.
I think we should.
Yeah, probably a good call.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
All right. In that case, I think Tyrus, he's just gonna double move to run after you, Rasper.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's get out of here.
I am gonna add the Ettins to the order. Everyone else is kind of far away for it to be truly relevant. We're adding them in right now.
In that case, I'm not using my land hands.
I don't think they're smart enough to realize that's an illusion.
That is true. That is true.
They're pretty dumb.
All right. Next is Sethra. What's your play?
I'm just gonna double move 70 feet, so I have another 10 after that.
Okay. And then Terra will also fly after you guys. And she is going to triple move, because rogue. Flies out at high speed above you guys. Alright, Ettins. Okay, so squeezing is half. Oh, exactly enough.
Hello.
Oh, and then
Yes.
now that the end are coming up, I'm gonna make the major image will start rumbling and shaking.
That does happen. However, this is yet another one of many things that we're not seeing in all the failed perception checks today. The Ettin rolls open part of the stone wall as a secret entrance. They realize they have a second tunnel coming around that side.
Crap.
However, there is a small passage the Ettins have to squeeze. That was a double move for them. So this guy gets to here. Then is only going to be able to move that much farther. And then uses a double move. Alright, the Ettins are squeezing through you can hear them cursing and muttering as they push through the tunnel. But they are there.
So are they in melee with me? So they get top attack if I try to move?
Well, first of all, let me just, whoops, did not need to do that. I'm just getting all the bodies out of the way so we can clear this area.
Fair. Okay, they're not quite active then.
They are not touching it yet. We're
Perfect.
going to use Dragon Fang initiative as just the other forces in this cavern mobilizing.
Sure.
Or at least the Dragon Claws and Dragon Fang. None are visible to you guys right now. It seems like they're moving a lot. As you're starting to run away, Sethra, you feel Scylla contact you.
Okay.
It seems to indicate that there is a much nicer back room with, like, rugs, rich tapestries, giant bed, and there is a elf with a bow in there. And you guys do know that Neronvain at least has a bow.
Okay. And does she see a green dragon mask?
I will say right off the bat, he is not wearing one. However, go ahead and give me a perception check through her eyes, see if she might be able to spot it, even though it's not on him.
No.
No, I don't think. I mean, she confidently sends you back that, like, bad elf guy not wearing mask.
Alright, I'm just gonna tell her to come on, we're leaving.
Alright, she'll probably have to meet you guys out in the woods, but she'll start
Yeah.
fucking slithering back.
I'm going to say there's not a cave in.
There's not a what?
A cave in.
A brief sense of confusion across your animal, like, bond between your minds, but just, like, accepts what you say. Alright, what's Olympion doing here?
Olympion's going to delay until after me.
Okay, Olympion's gonna delay till after Darval. I'm gonna make you Olympion 3. Yeah, you already beat me too. Rasper.
Okay. So they're right here, are they not?
Yes, I will say if you guys can basically clear the, like, get to the exit, this will, instead of turn-by-turn combat, we're gonna make this a skill challenge instead. Also, sorry. Once we get to the bottom of this round, someone remind me, let's go take a quick bathroom break. Keep getting distracted. But Rasper, go ahead. So basically, if you get away, we'll go into a skill challenge where you guys will try to evade them in the woods.
Oh,
If-
I'm gonna.
I will say, before we leave,
Yes.
if we do get away, I'm just going to shout, there is a clear lapse in security if the Ettins are attacking the cultists.
Oh my god. The crazy thing is, like, it's not even that far-fetched. The Ettins are pretty fucking dumb. Okay, but Rasper, yeah, sorry, back to you, Rasper. What were you saying?
Well, I'm gonna pull my broom out of my bag for now.
Okay.
Not ride it yet, though. I'm gonna wait till... What? Screw it. I'm gonna cast... which end is that right there? I can't tell.
Which one are you looking at?
Okay, that's that one.
Oh, you're looking at spells. Gotcha.
There.
What you thinking, spell or just getting ready to fly the broom?
I'm pretty sure spell is what I'm going for.
Okay. All right, so you move a little bit to the right in the hallway here.
Yeah. Gold black tentacles.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sad about the there's a lot of packs that are kind of like temporarily you have if you have the Roll20 Pro, and there was a great template that was one of the pro packs of these tentacles, and they've removed it.
Aww.
Which makes me so
Did you have
sad.
that before, Ben?
Huh?
Did you not have that before?
Yeah, no, I think I used them in games for you before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
It was like the kind of the purpley black ones. It was in like a fireball shaped template.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they removed the pack. It's not on my stuff anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
But you're casting that into the tunnel, so that's definitely enough space to occupy the whole tunnel. When it enters the affected area or starts its turn there. So on their turn, they'll make the save.
Yeah.
Beautiful. As you get ready to ride Olympion, Darby, see, not even just from the floor, but from all angles in the cramped Etten tunnel, tentacles start sprouting around.
Ooh. One sec.
It was a dope spell, honestly.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty cool.
And it
Question.
slows
if
him
I-
down too.
Nice.
Yeah. What was your question?
And they take damage, right?
They do also
if I
take
some
damage if they fail, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. My question was going to be, if I attack them, does that do anything with the tentacles? Like that?
No.
Doesn't make.
No,
Awesome. Okay.
it'll still happen.
Cool. Is it my turn?
It is. It says my
Yes.
connection to the server for Roll20 is not.
Yeah, I just got that too.
Same with me. Same with me.
Yeah, same.
Well, presumably it's on Roll20's end because we can all fucking hear each other.
Yeah.
Right.
And I can still do stuff. So, oh, it's gone.
It said it went away now for me.
Yeah, me too.
It looks like you guys are. You guys, like, I could see your names leaving on the bottom. It looks like you're coming back in.
I didn't even see that. Anyway, so Rasper, are you moving at all on your turn?
No, I'm. That's where I'm staying for now.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Okay, so
I'm
Narval
going
then.
to. Let me think for a sec. I'm going to start by casting Guiding Bolt at the first Etten.
Okay, going with the first Etten.
Level 1. Let's make it. What levels do we have? Level 2. Let's make it level 2.
The
Okay.
18 will absolutely hit an Etten. They're big, they're
Yeah,
ugly,
I
and
had
they're
a hunch.
squeezing.
Had a hunch. So level 2 takes
Oh.
21 damage, radiant damage.
All right, big 21 on the lead Etten. Does not look bloody good
Hey.
though. They seem to have a decent chunk of health.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just like steer Olympion and get ready to just bolt out of here. Olympion's turn.
All right. Zarval goes to Olympion, getting ready to bolt the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Olympion's gonna double move for a total of 120 feet towards the door, like out the door.
Oh, yeah. Well, I assume he probably has to like burst forward.
Actually, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I feel there's water that I don't want to. We'll try. That's correct.
All right.
I'm just gonna go.
Basically,
for it.
I know like it's gonna be part of the skill check. You make it to the end, the finish line right there.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Tyrus is gonna also get ready to start that skill check. Sethra.
Didn't you?
Then bathroom break.
Oh yeah, top of the turn. You guys got it. I forgot as well. I told you I would. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Throw up the BRB.
As am I.
Alright, let's go back in. Raspberry, were you ready as well? I thought I heard you, but I might have not heard. Alright, we'll give them a second. Let's do stuff. Alright. Well, Sethra, if you're there, are you just running?
Huh? Oh, I'm shouting about the Ettins attacking the cultists and leaving, and then flying, using my bonus for flying, and then flying
Alright.
I'm back.
toward the exit.
Welcome back, welcome back. I'm gonna pull out, since we do a social encounter. I actually just got the new set of these, which the original set was one of my favorite pieces of extra stuff they put out for Pathfinder 1e, but I just got the second edition version, which is the chase cards.
Wait,
Ooh.
what'd you get?
I had them for 1e as well. They're called chase cards. It's just like a random deck that has 3 sections for forest, dungeon, and urbanscape that lets you do like chase encounters.
Ooh, interesting. I'll show me those later.
Yeah, I can send you a picture of them afterwards. I'll show one to the camera in case I'm watching is curious. Basically, there's gray ones for dungeon, brown for city, and then green for forest. So I'm going to use these to just basically come up with some random obstacles as we go through. All right, we don't need dungeon. There we go, forest. All right. I'm going to shuffle these bad boys up and see what we're going to do. So, standard skill challenge rules as you guys head on out there. Basically, you guys are going to try to get to 3 successes before the enemy gets to 3 successes. You can use different skills, but each time it's going to be just one person making the roll.
Okay.
And I'll give you an option between 2 different skills each time. I'll modify these on the fly because they are traditionally for Pathfinder skills, but I like using the deck for 5e as well. Alright. Here we go. As you guys flee, you can hear Ettins yelling in multiple voices behind you, the mustering of the cult soldiers, and you swear you feel the ground rumble beneath your feet as perhaps larger prey stirs within. First thing that happens, the enemies begin to herd you through the forest, and you have to choose different paths. Up ahead, there is a raging river that is cutting through the forest. Whoever is taking this first check has 2 choices. 1, make a survival check to see if you can find a calmer ford upstream, or 2, make an athletics check to help the team across.
I will do athletics to help the team across. I'm very good at that.
All right.
So wait, are we all out then?
Yes, everyone's out. I didn't. Tara gets out as well. Oh, I guess. Sorry, Rasper. Did you want to do anything else in there? I thought you'd also pulled your token up. That's my bad.
Well, I was waiting to see what happened with that.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Let me roll to see if they will take damage for sure. Oh my god. This is the night of low rolls. Anyway, all 3 of them failed. You want to go ahead and roll 3d8?
On that?
They're all just wrapped up in tentacles. That's actually crazy. I cannot believe.
I don't know where is that spell.
Only that one Dragon Fang has made a save so far, my team. For NPCs. Alright, I mean, hey, that's a 29 damage you did just from them existing in there.
Yeah.
They are all restrained. Shit. And Rasper, as you look back, proud of your work in there, you can catch up with the group, if you so choose.
I got your what? Sorry?
You can catch up with the group if you so choose. Unless you had any final spells you wanted to do on your turn.
I kind of, yeah, hang on.
If you got something else, I'd say It can certainly affect their bonuses and how, like, you know, they're chasing you. I'd probably, because the skill chest is mainly your guys' rolls, I would adjust the DCs for you guys based on what you're going to do here with your spell.
Okay, does the leader, does she look hurt?
Gurga is the one at the back of the pack. She is took that 13. The one at the front is just like one of the other ends.
Right.
But they've all taken damage. So 2 of them took 13. This guy's taken 13 plus the 21 that he took from Munda. Even with all of that, the front one looks like he's still above bloodied.
Okay. So if I fireball there, will that affect the tentacles?
I don't believe so. Let's see. The black tentacles.
No, just look at it. So I should be able to.
Yeah. I mean, you can't concentrate on a second concentration spell, but nothing's saying you can't just blast them. Alright, 3 more. Let's see if I can make a save for the NPCs tonight. Okay, the middle Etten did save, but go ahead and roll damage. 17, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the middle Etten made it, the other 2 failed. Including the leader. Maybe. Alright. These guys do not heal as well as you guys do overnight. Alright, so leave behind the burning Ettins, wrapped up in tentacles to slow them down in the chase. That will make the DC for your first check here easier. And Monday, you said you wanted to take the first roll?
Because okay, you guys, I have a +6 to athletics, so. Are you guys okay with that?
I feel like that's pretty worth it.
Also, that's better athletics or better survival.
I'm excited to open up the new pack of cards. I haven't opened it yet. That is a success. So you guys have 1 success.
Nice.
Alright, let's see what's heading your night next as you start to pull ahead of the people behind you. Shuffle that one back in because it's very relevant to just Pathfinder.
I'm curious what it was, though.
It was Treacherous Path, which was a swim check in acrobatics, which is just very similar to the one we just did anyway.
Ah, fair enough.
But I will say, the next one is going to be similar to the first, but no more athletics allowed. There is a giant fissure in the ground in front of you guys. You can either choose to make an athletics roll of doing this, which will help lead the others in their acrobatics, excuse me. Or you can make a survival check to go around the fissure.
May ask a question?
Yes.
Can Tara help with this?
Survival or acrobatics? Sure.
Guys, does anyone want to let...
Unless anyone else wants to take it.
Yeah, that's it.
I assume Tara has a higher than a 4.
Tara has a 4 in acrobatics. It's not, she didn't pick it as her skill.
I can do it then. For survival.
Okay. Survival's a 4, okay.
But can I guidance myself?
You cannot guidance during a skill challenge.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a chase scene. Ooh, that is not gonna do it though.
Not good.
Alright, we're at 1 failure, 1 success. Move the fissure away. All right. The next one up. Hold on, I rolled 20. It does not want to load right now. Okay. The next one up, there is a large stretch in the forest filled with brambles. You can tell that recently there have been both humans, elves, animals, whatever, lots of people making paths through here. There's a lot of crisscrossing paths. You can't tell exactly what's what. So you have 2 choices. One is acrobatics, to just try to tread carefully, not get all scratched up in between. The second is an investigation check to see if you can find what paths are actually good through the brambles.
Tether, I think that's you. Or
Is fireball an option?
For the fireball is not an option for this one, because that'll just create a lot of burning brambles in front of you. Because fireball does ignite flammable objects.
Exactly.
Well, then
You
you won't
wanna
have anywhere to
walk
go.
through
You'll
that.
take fire damage. Don't
Fair.
you also have like plus +1 million to investigation?
Maybe.
Let me see. How would I rule this if you... Honestly, I feel like you would just be changing it from an investigation or acrobatics to acrobatics or a dexterity save.
So, do you want me to do the... Right, acting with him then?
Say it again.
Oh, I that way.
Because I can do that, that's fine.
Either way, I mean, if you want to try the fire thing, I think fire would basically just change this. It would make it a different check.
No, I'll just do investigation, that's cool.
Go for it, yeah. See if you can
Yeah,
find
find the
the best
four
walked
riders, yeah.
paths. That is a success on a 15.
Nice.
All right, brings us to 1 failure, 2 successes. You guys pause, like looking until see any way out of the situation. Rasper, your eyes like dart around very quickly, very bird-like motions, and you spot the trails the elves have been using correctly to navigate through it and lead the team out. All right, next one we got here. Unfortunately for you guys, there are still animals out here in the forest. And as you are stumbling through trying to evade your pursuers, a swarm of angry bees begins to surround you. You guys have 2 choices. One is to just make a Constitution saving throw and just to ignore the bees stinging you. The other would be to make a nature check to think about what kind of things would save you from the bees, distract them, etc. So nature or Constitution save.
And
Burning
just one of
hands?
us do it.
Burning hands would briefly work, but again, it's not in a 6-second time frame, so like they
So,
would beat them
just
off for
one
a
of
bit.
us have to do it.
What were you saying, Sether?
Does just one of us have to do it?
Just one of you has to do it.
I have a -1 to nature and a 2 to constitution.
So was it nature you said?
Yes.
I have a +5 in nature.
Oh, that's not bad.
Bad.
Yeah, that seems...
Ooh.
That is just shy, though.
Ooh.
All right.
Who earns?
For all the marbles of the pursuing, I have to get back into a fight here in a second. It's 2 and 2. We love when it gets down to the wire. Well, that's a very Pathfinder specific skill set. Oh, okay, that next draw is much better. All right, a peculiar sighting. You guys see up ahead some sort of forest creature. It looks almost like a boar, but perhaps more golden hide. There's seems to be arcane sigils on its tusks. This peculiar sighting has 2 choices as it starts to lumber towards you. 1, intimidate. Scare that animal off. Or 2, you think, I'll tell you out of character, there's a chance that it might be bluffing you guys. This would be an insight check to see if you can see that this animal's full of shit. So intimidate or insight?
I have 4 to insight. Do you know better than that?
I got 2.
5 intimidation,
That's
Okay.
better than
okay.
4.
but I'm not sure me rolling is gonna go well, so just be warned.
I can do insight if you want. But,
Yeah, I got a +2, so you do your insight.
Well, unless you want to do the.
Alright, so Darval with 4 insight or Sethra
Sethra
with your
with
5. What do you think? We love a bit of dice superstition in the
Yeah.
in the session.
Go with intimidation.
Okay.
Intimidate this bitch.
Alright. Yell that beast away.
Yeah! Exactly what I
There's
wanted to happen.
no way.
God.
Also, I did forget to mention this. Nat ones do count as double failures, so
Nice.
somehow instead of ending 3 and 2, we ended up 4 and 2 for failures.
This is my rolls have just been trashed today.
Sethra,
Sure, baby.
like, not for lack of trying, you've had so many, like, good plans and ideas
It's true.
going into
It's
this
true.
dungeon, and the dice just really said, nah, Sethra had a bad night's sleep or something.
Now imagine having this dice rolls at work all the time. Like, I know this. No, you completely forget what you were doing. Your whole diploma means nothing.
Oh my
You just
god.
forgot everything.
Alright,
Aw.
I'm gonna make some rolls now to see what actually caught up to you. I'm gonna roll percentage dice. There's certainly degrees of bad with this. The lower the number, the better. The higher the number, we're starting to get in a territory of, is the dragon and enemy chasing you down?
I'm on 100.
Ugh.
It's not great.
This is not our day.
No, it is not.
Alright.
These stars are dead.
That is
That's true.
not gonna be everybody catching up.
Oh, boy.
But we are gonna go into an encounter with a squad of a Dragon Fang, squad of Dragon Claws, and the Ettins. Although the Ettins are injured, thanks to our caster's efforts.
That's on the list.
Oh, how
Alright.
much experience did we get from the ones we already killed?
Ooh, yes, good shout. Let's see. Dragon Fang, and then 3 Dragon Wings, Dragon Claws, excuse me. How could I get that wrong? What a foolish mistake.
How dare you, Ben?
I know, what was I thinking? So everybody gets 480 for the ones you did kill. Gonna go ahead and copy us over to let's get more of a rivery dark forest vibe going here.
You said 480, Ben?
480, yeah. You should be at the number that Darval is pointing out.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna drop you guys into the clearing at which they catch up. Oh, god damn it. You're all the wrong sizes. Hold on, I'm going to retreat them farther back. You guys do have a decent lead.
We have a decent lead. Sweet.
Yes.
Surprising, but also.
Let me unshrink my guys, and then I will put us the proper distance apart.
Is who to undrink my guy? Us?
I will unshrink you as well. Unshrink. Unshrink. You guys sure? It could be fun. You'd be just little tiny fighters. Alright. Move your horse out of the way, Darval. Alright. Go ahead and put yourselves in whatever formation you think you'd be running in. You're gonna be at the point where you're like crossing this ford in the river up here.
I'd probably be in the rear. I'd probably keep it at the rear because I have the pinkiest.
I'm probably toward the front. I'm a coward.
I'm a cat.
And I'm also honestly more concerned about the white dragon mask than with the rest of the cult.
Yep.
I am eager to sell these, and I do not want someone ruining the full set.
I couldn't believe that there's so many things that were going on in those caves that were just like no one's rolling perceptions higher than like a 12. Okay,
Well,
Rasper, I assume you're
I'm
probably in
sure.
front of Olympia and Darval if you're not taking up the rear.
I'm not taking up the rear right now.
Sorry, that phrased that really badly.
1 second here. Oh, 150 feet. Okay, hang on.
Also, one of the Starfinder players from last Thursday said they sympathize with you guys because they were rolling not great either. There was a part where they had like a really easy fight encounter, and I think they missed these 2 like goblin dogs 8 times in a row or something.
Wow.
Foul. But then they rolled very well to determine how much severance pay and stock options they received. So,
See, that's the important thing.
God, I fucking love Starfinder.
So Ben, I would hit everyone here if I target the guy in the middle.
If you win initiative, yeah, they are gonna spread out a little bit. They're not entirely that dumb. Well, the Ettins are pretty dumb. The Dragon Fang would at least make his men spread out.
Hey, get back here, assholes.
So they're coming at you from 2 squads. Human squad, giant squad. I'm gonna clear our order before we roll in here. I'll do 1 turn for Ettins, 1 turn for Dragon Fang, 1 turn for the Claws. Alright, Ettin's coming in with an 11. Dragon Fang.
1 sec.
Yes!
Oh my
Nice.
god, that was clutch timing
It's
for an at 20. We'd love to see it. Alright, as you guys roll for initiative, you guys see Sethra, totally makes sense here at the front right now, Sethra. You run forward, try to intimidate this creature away. It starts trampling the forest to get to you guys. You have to swerve around to avoid it, and unfortunately, that detour leads to the enemies catching up. However, Rasper, gonna be quick on the draw here. Let me just get Tyrus and Terra in, and we're ready to rumble. Oh my god.
So
God,
many at once.
Tara, if you would rewatch this episode later, I'm sorry how badly I've been rolling for you. Okay, pulled it out with Tyrus's. Alright. Rasper, you're fucking quick on the draw. I heard them stomping up behind you. What's the play?
Can I get a fireball template, please?
Yes, let me let's see. I need my 20-foot radius fireball. I do have to stretch it out because I can't save it that way, annoyingly. It's a little too big. Right. Did I measure that right? No, made it too big. Damn it. I was overly confident.
Oh, that one works, Ben. We're okay there.
No, that's 30 feet from the center.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were being legit, but no, you're just talking me out of it. I'm too trusting.
You can figure out the measurements by the little X pluses need to be 5 feet apart. So 1 box for each box of X's.
That is smart. The annoying thing is it's not centered on a grid, which is annoying.
Those are X's?
I would say
Plus.
pluses personally,
Plus.
but
Oh, so, but I thought they were just. I was don't see now that I just thought they were dots.
Yeah, we're going down more. Are you still messing with it though?
It's still a bit big.
that should be good. All right, now we're good. Okay. Hold on. Let me. I can just give you control of this to drag it around.
I'm just gonna move down here first. Damn it, we're fucking go away.
All right. You can move it around now, Rasper, so you can try to figure out what's most optimal. Should be able to catch 3 and 2 Ettins, it looks like.
Looks like to me, yeah.
Alright. Put that behind these guys. Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll start rolling
Okay,
fucking saves.
one second here. So I'm gonna put myself back to where I was.
Yes, you don't need to move through this. You got plenty of range. Alright,
Oh yeah, lots of range.
I'm gonna do the Ettins first, so regular Ettin.
Hang on, whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
We got some
Old
shenanigans.
dwarfs here.
some shenanigans in the works?
Maybe. Okay. So check my spells here for a second. I've cast 1 4th level spell already.
I'm just trying to make this a deadly kerfuffle, and you guys are blowing my people to bits.
Hey, you let me play wizard, not my fault.
I mean, that's fair. I've hoisted myself. Damn, that was a good roll on the damage. Okay. Etten 1 passes, but unfortunately that's... Oh, okay, he's barely alive. Jesus. At number 1, deep in the red. Grundagurga fails, but is also still alive. Alright, Dragon Fang, the leader of the human side. He does pass, so he'll take the 15.
Higher level cast.
Yeah, high level cast an additional 4.
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah.
another 2 then. Which would be.
The Athens as well.
I did the top end. I'm doing it now. They would still be alive.
Okay.
Although
Okay.
this guy is pretty much as close to death as he can be.
Perfect.
And then we got 2 dragon claws. What is their bonus? Ooh, okay. 1 pass, 1 fail. Fail 1 is absolutely just insta-cooked by that fireball. Second one, 34, halved is 16. Or 32 halved would be 16. Oh god, yeah. Even halved, you take out the other one as well.
Nice.
Boom! A wave of heat ripples through the forest, badly damaging your pursuers. Alright.
Teach them.
Actually, I'm gonna test something. Alright, are you moving anywhere, Rasper?
Negative. Stay right
I'm
here.
gonna do something very stupid. And
Fireball party.
no, I'm gonna set the fireball token as a character, quote unquote,
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
so that I can just drag and drop it out.
That's a
Love
great
it.
idea, man. It really is.
All right, so
Yeah.
this is representative of the fireball.
Mr. Fireball to you.
Mr. Fireball. Okay. Why does it say I can't represent him?
How
Maybe
dare
it's
they?
not character.
He
Gee,
Oh, I might have to-
He did
I
the
see.
character sheet first. That's why.
I added the character sheet in, but I think I had made it after I'd opened the guy's setting.
Oh, how dare they?
Or not? Oh, okay. What the fuck? Normally when you add characters, it puts them in which representative character it is in alphabetical order. For some reason, it's everything, and then Fireball at the end of the fucking line.
Oh god.
Why? Roll 20, what the
That's
fuck are you doing?
wild.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now I gotta set it as the default.
Also, I don't see it. I don't see fireball. Here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Okay. No.
Haha. Okay. Alright, I'll stop experimenting now, but that does work. Here, actually, you know what? I'll in a second, remind me, I'll give you control of that Rasper so you can just drag and drop it when you need to.
Sounds good.
Alright, Tyrus,
Not fireball.
he doesn't have Fireball.
Shame.
He does
Right?
have other
What kind of
damage
casters have
spells.
Fireball?
I mean, he's got Lightning.
It's not Fireball though.
Yes, so you're on the most technical level, that is not Fireball. I think he's gonna try to just finish off those 2 Ettins. Oh, and I did have him Misty Step earlier, so he's lost one slot there. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Casting. I'll cast it at 3rd level. Okay, doesn't matter if they make the save or not. Crack! Beam of lightning streaks forward. The Etten and Grundagurga go down.
Nice. Did any of those Ettins get an attack off at all?
Did these guys get any attacks?
No, did they actually attack anything or no?
They can attack stuff.
No, did they though?
Oh, during the... No, you stopped them.
Nice.
You wrapped them all up.
Perfect.
Alright, let's see. That's gonna be the Dragon Fang. He's gonna get his special... Put on his dragon shoes. Grow wings. Boom! Flies across the battlefield towards you guys. And slightly different than the first time, he will also pull out one of those spheres. This one appears to be just a polished sphere. Not like an actual ruby, but a sphere of red glass. He's going to take a deep breath in, and a cone of fire is going to hit Olympion. Ooh, actually, can he make it to Terra? Alright, it's going to hit everyone but Sethra.
Olympian takes nothing. I take a lot.
Is there a save to that or no?
Dexterity
Damage?
save, yeah.
Yeah, okay, 1 second.
Does evasion have it regardless?
I think so, because
I'm pretty sure rogue evasion halves it and then makes it nothing if you make the save. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Terra takes 15. Rasper, you're gonna take 30.
Oh,
Tyrus. Yeah, believe it or not, when these guys actually get to do stuff, they're good. Oh. Yeah, Tyrus the turtle does not pass that. Okay. Oh boy. Seth, what are your thoughts?
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast Dragon Fang twice and then retreat more.
Truly the hero the Sword Coast needs.
Hey,
Hey, it's double hit, though.
For once.
Alright, we got 16 on that first one. There's a fire Dragon Fang. He's not resistant to the cold way. Then another 15. Damn. Rolling hot on those damage rolls, though. Dragon Fang's bloody.
Wow. Nice.
And then I'm just going to retreat 35 feet away. Which would be off map 1 square.
You gotta stop leaving my maps. You can't be doing that every time. The Dragon Claws are just gonna double move, sprint up. The Etten, thank God, is gonna do actually something before all 3 Ettins are dead. Okay, so does have 2 heads, also has a weapon in each hand. It can attack with them simultaneously. It is gonna go for Olympion with a battle axe, and then then goes to Darval, and then he was gonna go for Darval with the Morningstar. So both on Darval.
Okay. I have a shield out, so 20 AC.
It does not get the pack tactics from the cultist though, so 20 AC.
Yep.
All right, battle axe then is gonna be a miss.
Okay.
Morningstar will be a hit.
Cool.
Close to minimum damage though, 8 damage.
That's good. 8 again, still up.
That is the Ettins done. Olympion is miraculously still up, although looking pretty beat up.
Well, Olympion hasn't taken any damage since the last fight.
It's true, but he wasn't looking great after the last fight.
That's the thing, yeah. Let's see. Let's play here. Olympion will attack this Dragonclaw here with slings. Made a hit.
Oh my god. The Dragon Claw on the top.
Yes.
Most certainly hits him, yeah.
14 bludgeoning. Not bad roll either.
Man goes immediately into the red as he takes a massive horse hoof. You hear some ribs just crack as it hits him in the chest. But
Nice.
he's still standing somehow.
Yep.
Darval.
Oh, it's my turn now. Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack the dragon claw first.
Okay. Going to finish off the Dragon Claw.
With my one-handed long sword.
That'll hit.
No smite. No
Pretty
smite.
sure minimum. Yeah, absolutely. You reach down, cut across the throat as he's bending over to hold his ribs. We are 1 Dragon Claw. 3 Dragon Claws down now, actually.
Second attack the Essen. Second attack.
Alright, you whirl your blade around in the saddle.
That's been missed.
Ooh. They do have low AC, but not 10 low. So you do
Yeah. That's my turn.
That is Terra. I feel like Terra likes going for the dangerous people first. I don't think she'd finish off the other Dragon Claw. I'm going to do a D2. 1, she'll go for the Etten. 2, she'll go for the Fang. Fang it is. Can I actually roll something bigger, though? Let's find out. She will steady aim, so she gets advantage in sneak attack. That will hit this time. Thank goodness.
Nice.
Nice.
For a total of 21. Arrow lodges into the shoulder of the Dragon Fang. Very badly hurt, but he's still holding it together. Alright, Rasper, you were engaged in melee with this guy for a second, but he went down real quick, so no one's next to you. No op attacks.
That's why I did that.
Smart.
Excellent.
Good
Thank
tactics.
you. Okay, so who's left up still? 2 Dragon Claws?
One Dragon Claw with full health. 1 Dragon Fang, who has all like the special shit. He's very low health. And the Etten is at bloodied. Still got a decent chunk left.
Ready.
Ooh, actually, let me check one thing to see if the Etten has reach, in which case you wouldn't provoke. It does not. It is a large size, but it only has 5-foot reach with the weapons. Since Pal kicked the thing and started the stream over, I'm gonna have to splice the 2 videos together, and I hate doing that. What you thinking? If it's affecting your decision at all, I would think Rasper would know what neither of them is like cantrip level weak to getting hit.
Yeah. Good, cause I can. I'm gonna fireball again.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what?
No!
On top of us?
I assumed to hit the Dragon Fang and the Etten at once.
Okay, I should point out, Olympion could survive this. I probably
Ooh.
won't. Oh.
Hold on, it's kind of like offset a little bit. Let me see if I can. I think technically you could exclude Darval, but you would get the Etten, the Dragon Fang, and Olympion.
Can I
That's
rotate
fine.
this at all?
Technically you can't rotate them. You would get everyone if you included Darval and Olympion.
Yeah, I don't want to do that now.
You can include Olympion, that's fine. If you don't include me, that works.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
just don't be included.
Trying to see if there's an angle where you could do both of those things. Maybe? Hold on. Okay, I think you can frame it thusly. It's really stupid, but it's one of those things like how do you represent spheres on a grid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
You're okay with that, Norville?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to move back there
okay.
and fireball.
You pick a point in the woods, boom, explosion ripples out.
Olympion survives.
Huzzah! Okay. Oh, damn, it didn't even matter. Alright, both of the humans passed, but with... Let's see how much damage you did. Might be enough to kill them anyway.
25 fire.
5. He is a fire once that reduces it slightly. Still just barely enough to kill the Dragon Fang. Even with his
Nice.
fire resistance. Dragon Claw will live, though. Barely alive.
Really pushed. Right?
Etten takes the 25. Sarah, what was that?
The dragon cost pretty burnt though.
Oh, yeah. So, Dragon Fang, incinerated. Dragon Claw, barely holding in there. Really only staying to fight because of his radical fanaticism. Etten took the full 25, is also in the red now.
Excellent.
Which brings us to Tyrus. I don't want to use up too many of his spells while he's not here in case you guys have to go fight something after this. So I'm going to see if a Firebolt can kill that Dragon Claw to the right. I should just not roll for my players ever, I think, is the lesson we're learning today. He'll back up a little bit, though, so he's not next to the dead. Dragon Fangs out of the combat. Sethra, it's all you.